Here are the top 3 biggest immigration changes over the last 30 days and how it will impact you. I'm your immigration attorney, Sekou Clarke, and over the last 10 years, my firm and I, we have worked tirelessly to not only help immigrants, but to educate immigrants and to try to create awareness and provide some type of legal framework that everybody can use. The goal of this video is for you to understand exactly what is going on, but I also want to share some ways as my firm, as how we have helped hundreds of immigrants this year. We have over 30 years experience between all of our attorneys, but most of all, being an immigrant myself, being undocumented myself, and with a firm predominantly filled of immigrants, I want to share with you the ways how we can address these issues right now. And that's what I want to share with you by the end of this video. So let's get into it. Number 1, the travel ban. As you know, this month there was a travel ban that will affect 19 countries. And what does that travel ban mean? It means that if you are from one of these 19 countries, there will be an immigration pause and hold on any immigration decision, such as if you are applying for naturalization, if you're applying for your green card, if you're applying for a certain type of immigrant visa to try to enter the United States. And I mean, this is devastating, right? I have friends right now who are Venezuelans, who they're green card holders, and they have been waiting for months and they were this close to get their naturalization, but now there is a pause. And I get it. The US government said that they want to take the time to assess all of these 19 countries. These countries include Haiti, Venezuela, Cuba, Congo, Iran, and many other countries. You'll see the countries in the comments below. And it's devastating to the people who have done it the right way. But again, I get it. This is a move by the government to ensure that there is national security and to increase extra vetting, especially due to the recent attack, right? So how do you get out of this situation, right? And again, I just want to reiterate, it does not affect people who are on temporary visas, like who are applying for student visas or who are applying for tourist visas, or if you already had your visa. How do you get out of this? There's almost nothing that you can do but just wait. But you wait and make sure that you stay compliant, right? And the one thing that you do have control over right now is your social media. Since Trump has come into office, the DHS has said that they will increase their social media scrutiny for every type of immigrant. Whether you are a temporary immigrant or you're a permanent immigrant, they will be increasing the scrutiny to the point that now they have even created a separate department where they are going through your social media. In even recent news, the DHS and USCIS, they will now go back 5 years in your social media handles to see what you have posted, to see if it goes against US values, or to make a determination if you will be somebody of risk or if you are saying anything anti-Semitic. So the social media is extremely important under this administration to make sure that you are posting things that are, all I can say is safe, right? I instruct all of my clients, especially immigration clients and even personal injury, but specifically immigration clients. If you are in the country legally, do not post anything that is illegal, such as firearms, or you engaging in any type of activity that the average person may think that is not legal, right? Drinking and driving, some things that you think is obvious, you'll be surprised of the amount of clients that I see run into that issue. So the travel ban, huge news for this month, and it has affected 19 countries and people who have been here doing it the right way, waiting legally. But just hold on, everything is being challenged in court. So we just have to stick this one out. Number 2, the targeting. The targeting has not changed. Who are they targeting? Yes, I've said it. I mean, it's brown people, it's Latinos, it's people who have crossed the border. It's people who have an accent, and the Supreme Court, they have okayed this, right? They have okayed for immigration enforcement to target people based on how they look, based off where they work, based off how they speak. Why? Because the Supreme Court, they have stated it is necessary to further immigration enforcement in the benefit of national security. People say this is racist. Some may say this is racist. Some may say, well, there is no other way for the government to be fully effective in casting this massive net to see who is here illegally and who is here legally. But more importantly, who came in illegally that are dangerous people that create a significant risk to American people. Could there have been a significantly better way to go about this? Absolutely. Because the problem is, you now have ICE officers who aren't as educated, who aren't as trained in immigration sensitive issues. So now guess what? You have US citizens who look like immigrants, who are Spanish speaking, who are brown, who are now getting their constitutional rights breached. That's one of the major problems. But how do you prevent this, right? How do you stop this? There isn't much way that you can prevent it, but you can mitigate it. You can have some layer of protection. If you are approached by ICE, well, before we even get to you being approached by ICE, if you are an immigrant, right, meaning you do not have your naturalization as yet. This is for green card holders as well. So if you're a green card holder, walk with your green card, the physical copy in hand. If for some reason you don't have it, make sure that you have a picture of it on your phone. If you are undocumented, or if you are in between statuses, right, and you are approached by ICE, make sure that you are walking with copies of your receipt notices, any approval notices. Make sure you are walking with your work permits, and you are working with your real ID if you have that. I have been encouraging all my clients. I've even had clients who have had interaction with ICE and they have these things on them, and that is what makes the difference between being detained and them going home at night. Granted, this is not guaranteed at all. It is definitely not guaranteed, but some of my clients, they have used these things to stay out of ICE custody. And again, I'll say it again, a driver's license, a work permit, your receipt notice of an approved petition, such as an I-130, I-485, something to show that you are in a pending status and you are not here legal. Also, some type of evidence to show that you have been in the country for more than 2 years. Definitely good pieces of evidence to have. And for some people, you know what? Walk with your naturalization certificate. I would go as far as to say, walk with a picture of your naturalization certificate or your US passport if you are in a high targeted area. Number 3, overstays. This has been increasingly more sensitive for people who have entered the country legally, but they lost their status at some point in time. Meaning they entered the country, they got some type of stay, whether it's 6 months or they're on a student visa, and they overstayed. And the problem that is now happening is, say they get married to a United States citizen and they go through the process the right way. Now what is happening is, and this never used to happen before, is they're getting detained at their interview, and they're doing it the right way. Right? But no, because there is a quota, and it's so unfortunate, because there is an immigration quota to detain and to deport. Mind you, this year there has been 2.5 million people deported. And the way how they do it, it's aggressive enforcement. So when you're at your interview and you enter the country legally, you overstayed, but you got married to a United States citizen and you are now adjusting your status. The law allows for you to do that, right? No, they are denying those cases or having ICE officers at the interview. Yes, it is unfortunate if you are now in ICE custody, right? It is very unfortunate if your spouse gets taken into ICE custody, but it does not mean you're getting deported, because if you are in a bona fide marriage and you submitted all your documentation the correct way, you will get out of ICE custody. And thank God for the good news this month that no, you cannot be detained indefinitely and prevented from getting bond just because you cross the border illegally, right? And what this will achieve for us is that you'll see more bonds getting approval. So if you overstayed and you got detained by ICE at your interview, there is an extremely high probability that you will get out of ICE custody and you will be able to fight your case in immigration court. Just because you're in immigration court, it does not mean, people, it does not mean you will get deported. Yes, it's unfortunate, right? Yes, it's a headache, but you still have another day to fight. And we have gotten people out of these situations because the law allows. As long as you are in a bona fide marriage and you are sending in the proper bona fide evidence, and that's where a lot of people fall short. They do not submit the proper bona fide evidence. Gone are the days when you can just submit a lease and bank statements and a couple pictures from the wedding and think that that qualifies as the only thing that you need to submit as bona fide evidence for your marriage-based petition. No, it's significantly more extensive. You have to have your social media handles up to date. Show your spouse on social media. You have to have your love story. You have to have affidavits that coordinate with your pictures, that coordinate with your love story. You have to show that you are involved in your partner's kids' lives. These are the types of evidence that they're looking for. And you have to file joint for your taxes. And last but not least, it is the power that ICE now has, right? ICE has been significantly emboldened with more and more power because they are now collaborating with the IRS and with USCIS officers. There was a big win this month, however, right? That ICE can no longer go to state courts in New York and detain people at their state hearings without a warrant. But they're still doing it. They're masked and they're going after people who look like immigrants. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that they can lie to people, trick people into believing that they're their neighbors. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Some will say it is needed for the breaches of the previous administration to letting in millions of people through the border unvetted. So I am 100% for, right, the immigration enforcement, but it has to be done responsibly. So if you are approached by ICE, definitely, if you are in your house and they do not have a warrant, they cannot come into your house or private property without a warrant. Not an ICE warrant, a warrant signed by a judge. They can approach you in public spaces without a warrant, and just by the way how they look. But as I said previously, if you are approached by ICE, right, be courteous. Show them your documentation. Show them your proof. Talk to them, right? Talk to them. If you do not have the proper documentation, well, that is the time for you to remain silent. That's the time to remain silent, because guess what? I've seen so many clients, they say things that incriminate them. They say things that affects the attorney's ability to get them out of ICE custody. So those are the major things that happened in immigration this month. The fight continues. Some immigration enforcement is needed, but it has to be done responsibly. I am your immigration attorney with the Sekou Clarke Law Group, an immigrant myself. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, or if this video was helpful for you. We will be rolling out more content just for you to be better and to be informed.